morning.
Oh, hello, everybody. Yes, we are back with another Comedy Spot Live. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a really fun night. We have another murder mystery. Thank you, everybody, for being on here already. Haley's on. She says, let's go. Nicole says, good evening. Clap, clap, clap. Wow, it's 9 already. It's always 9 someplace. Donna says, hey, guys. Haley says, hey, y'all. Haley also said, my alarm just went off telling me it's SAC Comedy Spot Live. LOL. Well, I'm glad you guys are all here. Thank you. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that if you can, we would appreciate it if you could donate to the Sacramento Comedy Spot. You can use that Venmo address right there, or go to saccomedyspot.com/live. You can get a virtual ticket to the show. You can sign up for Patreon and become a monthly donor. Anything you can do, we super appreciate it. We have a great show tonight. If you don't know how it works, murder mystery is when Detective Robin has found 3 suspects. She's going to question and figure out who murdered. It's basically Jack in every picture every week, but you know, I won't ruin the illusion. And then you are very important, because it's your job to give questions to the detective so that she can figure out who committed this crime tonight. So thank you all for being here, and you have to help out. Jennifer says she can't wait. Jess says, hey, y'all. Did I read that right? Patrick says, hi, Bry Guy. And Janet says, hello. Well, hello to you, Janet Kane. Thank you for being here. I think it's time we need to get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome Detective Robin.
Hello, gumshoes. Welcome again to another night of the murder mystery that we're going to solve. Thank you, Brian, for the lovely intro. You're going to help me, and we're going to find a cold-blooded killer. All right, so what we do know is that the conductor, his name is John Slink. If you have a photo of him, Brian, you can show him. He died. He was murdered on the San Joaquin Amtrak train on April 11th, around 3 p.m. And we have 3 suspects here tonight, and we're going to grill them together. So we're going to say hi to them real quick. Willie. We have Willie Dobbenberger. Say hello, Willie. What's your deal?
Hello, just conductor of the San Joaquin train for the last 30 years. Take my job very seriously. I'm a detail-oriented gent. I like to take those tickets, make sure that the ticket has the right train number on it, and I love my job very, very much.
Okay, you seem kind of shysty. Maybe you did it, I don't know, but we're going to talk to the next suspect real quick here. Daphne Wickenburg. Hello, Daphne.
Good evening, Constable. I was but merely a passenger on this train, so I'm a bit confused as to why you wanted to speak with me.
Well, because we think you murdered some poor son of a gun, all right? All right, last we have Cassy Peabody. Hello, Cassy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cassy. I'm 15, and I was just on my way to see my dad. You might recognize me from TikTok.
Okay, not the time for clout, Cassie. Cassie, clouty, couty, Cassie. Okay, gumshoes. We gotta first look at our suspects, and they all seem kind of weird to me. Something's off with them, and we're gonna grill them. We're gonna grill them as most vegetables get grilled in the summer. Okay. Well, again, thanks for joining us. I'm looking at my notes. I think we're just going to get right into it. And the first suspect, we're going to grill. Oh, yes, Brian. What do they say?
Sorry, Detective Robin. I just wanted to check in with you and let you know that people are here watching, already contributing. Megan said, I'm late. I misread the clock. It said 4:20. Megan smokes weed every day. Casey already says that Willie's got a twitch.
Oh, he's quite twitchy, isn't he? Well, we're streaming on Twitch tonight, so check it out.
Just want to remind everybody watching, please submit your questions that you have all during the show. It'll help the detective solve this crime. Back to you, detective.
Perfect. All right, listen closely. We're gonna get on down it. Get on down it, Willie. Willie, you're up. What's your story?
Oh, I used to get on down with it all the time. The San Joaquin Disco Club.
Wow. Okay, staying alive. Well, that son of a gun isn't alive, so what do you have to say for yourself, Willie? You give us a little bit of your background. Where were you when he was murdered?
Well, like I said, I take my job very seriously, and I make my rounds, and that one young girl was talking about TikTok, and I know all about TikTok. And I got my pocket watch, always TikToking away, making sure that I know when to take them tickets. TikTok, take the ticket. And on the scene when the time when he was dead, I was in the VIP lounge, taking tickets, just like I was supposed to do.
VIP lounge. That's just where some important folks get seated, or what's that all about?
Yes, the most important people going through San Joaquin, they stay in the VIP lounge.
Interesting.
We had the very famous Jason Statham.
This is who was in the VIP lounge?
That's correct. Yes, the British bald beauty himself, Jason Statham.
I love him. I absolutely adore him. Wow. Okay, all right. Well, I know a little bit about you, Willie. I know a little bit about you and your ticket taking. You take your job very seriously, and
yes.
I was able to talk with a friend of ours. I don't know, John Slink's wife, Samantha, said you didn't quite like her too much because of some kind of misunderstanding that happened. You won't care to tell us?
Well, you must pry and get into my personal business. Yes, the conductor, he did take advantage of the system, and he did bring on a bunch of his family members onto the train without letting me take none of the tickets. They didn't have no tickets to take.
Oh, boy, getting emotional here. Okay, takes the tickets seriously. Brian, are the folks...
TikTok.
Okay, TikTok. Brian, what are the people saying?
Let's see. Somebody said focus detective. I don't know what they were talking about.
What am I doing? I am focused. I'm focusing on you, Mark Terry.
Nicole says, I think Red Lips did it. What's her name?
I think we have two. We've two red lips here. Yes, look at these TikToking lips.
Oh. Yes.
Would never.
So they're already starting to guess. Let's see. Donna wants to know, how was the relationship with the daughter and the father?
The daughter and the father.
I think she's referring to Cassy.
Cassy, yes. Cassy does have a father, I believe you said. Right, Cassy?
Yes. He's in Bakersfield, and that's where I was going to spend the whole summer with him because I love him, and my parents got divorced last year. But everything's great. I have a really good home life and TikTok life. So I didn't. It's not these red lips.
You're kind of shifty, Cassy. Something doesn't sit right here. A great TikTok life. Is that real? I hear that people just put their best selves on the internets.
Oh, no, I am actually in negotiations for sponsorships from my two most favorite companies. So things are going really well. Yeah. The first one is actually the company Garbage Chokers. They make chokers out of garbage. This one is made out of chopstick wrappers, and it's $100. And I don't know, I think I'd like to save the planet. You know, it's like my little way of helping out. And then also Quibi. might sponsor me, and they, they make videos for the phone that aren't more than 10 minutes because we can't handle that anymore.
Oh, I see. We have a little bit of a attention deficit as a nation. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think so. And so they're like capitalizing on it, but it's fine because they like my TikToks.
Oh,
Wow.
Detective.
Yes.
One of our online sleuths thinks that Cassy did it for the content.
Honestly, I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking the same here. I'm just trying to get down to it because, Cassy, let me level with you here a minute, okay? Good old Detective Robin, she's an adult child of divorce as well, so I know what it's like, okay? And you're just a kid and it's a fresh divorce, so tell us how you really feel.
I mean, I want them to be happy, and it's like I get twice as much locations for my TikToks.
Wow.
So it's, I try to stay positive and like moving all the time and like really, easy to follow movements, and it helps me. I just want to spread that positivity. Because happy people, they don't murder people.
Wow. I think I heard that in a movie one time. Okay. Well, thank you for your opening statement, Cassy. That was something to really digest, huh, Gumshoes? Let's move it on over to Daphne here. Little puppy dog eyes, Daphne. Hey, Daphne, what's your deal?
Good evening. Yes. My name is Daphne Wickenburg. I am the vice president of the American Kennel Club. On this particular evening, I was on the train going to Fresno. They had a lovely bunch of pups for sale there, brand new Yorkshire Terriers. As you can see, they're definitely my favorite. I can tell you something about that Cassy girl.
Oh, okay, sure. Yes, I'll take it.
She was kicking my seat the entire time, being completely inappropriate, screaming at her game box thing. I heard her say something about how she hates Bakersfield, and she didn't want to go visit her father, and that the divorce was a sham.
I knew it. I knew it. You don't much like this situation, do you, Cassy?
Well, I mean, my dad, he like staples all of my clothing scraps back to my shirts. He doesn't let me show my belly button on my TikToks, and he's ruining all my clothes with staples. I don't even know what this divorce is a sham means. That sounds like something the old lady said.
Yes, maybe she's a little too old-fashioned and she doesn't believe in divorce. I agree. Maybe. Cassy, just to clear something up, though, and then Brian will take it to the audience. I do want to know, Cassy, where were you when this poor man died?
Oh, well,
I think she forgot what her name was first.
Yes, I was wondering what happened. Cassy, is that your real name?
Wait, I can check. Let me check her ticket. Yep.
Yeah, it's Cassy. It's Cassy with a Y, and I thought I heard you say Cassy with an IE, but I'm Cassy with a Y. So I was just working on a TikTok actually, and at the time that it happened, I had just followed back Kylie Jenner. That means that she followed me first. And there's a timestamp and everything, actually. So I think that's evidence, detective, that I am not the murderer.
A follow back. You can't just follow someone and stab someone with the other hand. Okay, Brian, what do you have?
I have several people who would like to say something. Carol says, seat kicking, definitely a killer.
Yes.
Casey is laughing. Let's see. Who was watching Daphne's dog while she was on the trip?
Yes, well, of course. They were at a dog resort while I was on the trip. That's where I send all my little ankle biters when I'm off finding additional ankle biters.
Ankle biters. I do want to point out, I do think that Daphne must have the Kylie Jenner lip kit on. Do you agree, Cassie?
Yeah,
Well,
they
what
look
is that?
great. Yeah, even if you did kill him, you look really good. Your lips look great.
I don't know who this Kylie Jenner is you're talking about, but I remember there was a great Olympian with the last name Jenner. And I remember running, looking as graceful and beautiful as hell. He was a strong man.
Oh, yes. I don't want to get into it, but I know who you're talking about.
I know the Kris Jenner. She's the greatest momager, like I am to all my babies.
You look like her. Yes, you do.
Gregory Online says Daphne just looks guilty.
Yeah, look at that face.
Speaking of that, I cannot hold my tongue anymore. I have a little thing to say about Daphne. Yes. When I was trying to take her ticket, she was waving me off because she was on her cell phone mobile telephone. And she was waving me away. I said, let me give her that ticket. And she said, hold on, wait till I'm done. And I was eavesdropping. I heard her conversation. And she was talking about things like tarps and gloves. Very serious things.
What do you think about that? What do you gather any ideas behind tarps and gloves?
Well, one thing I know from reading my mystery novels is that when you got to get rid of a body, you need a tarp and you need gloves.
Wow, that's a big claim. Interesting. Oh, thank you so much, Willie. That was fabulous.
I don't know how fabulous it was. I saw Willie do something too.
You did?
Yeah. I think Willie thought no one was watching, but I was, what was I doing? Oh yeah, filming a TikTok, like all different parts of the train. And when the VIP lounge was empty, but that person, Jason Statham's belongings were still in there, I saw Willie steal something.
He stole something? What did he steal? Who? Someone tell me.
It looked like a Japanese eggplant out of the guy's briefcase.
Willie, can you explain this?
Well, that was no Japanese eggplant. You see, that was a personal sex toy from Jason Statham himself.
Oh, that's a pretty big thing that he's sticking up in that place.
It was, yes. It's bald and smooth, just like Jason Statham.
Did it have its little green stem on the top of it? That seems...
Well, yeah, you gotta need something to yank it out if it gets stuck up there. Don't you know nothing about no sex toy?
I gotta puff on this pipe for a second. Wow.
I just want to remind everyone that I'm 15. I thought it was an eggplant.
I'm sure.
Detective Robin.
Yes.
Some people have made some observations. They said of Willie reading murder mysteries, so he's had prior knowledge on how to kill someone.
Well, you.
Now,
I want to get a 15-minute break, okay? And it's in the coal furnace area. And that's the only books they got back there. Is the murder mystery book. Okay, they don't let me bring my magazines on because I got in trouble bringing the wrong kind of magazine.
Oh no, I don't even want to know.
Now do you understand why I didn't let him take my ticket?
Yes. Wash your hands. Everyone should be washing their hands. Yes, Brian?
Casey just says that she's dying, so it might mean whoever killed the conductor is also trying to kill Casey online.
Casey, please, if you're okay, wink at me, please. Don't let them kill you.
Carol is daydreaming.
What?
I don't know if you can see.
An eggplant.
Yeah, eggplant emoji and.
Oh yeah.
This is what I look like when I go daydreaming. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm daydreaming about closing this case. I need to know now, what have I not covered amongst you three? I know we have dirt on each other, so just bring it up now. No one?
No one?
That's all the
All right.
dirt I know about.
All right, I have to confess.
Okay.
At the time of the murder, I was doing something that very ashamed of.
Oh, okay. Jesus, is this a sex fest? What's going on here?
I was reading Big Cat's magazine.
What?
I know. I apologize to all of the AKC family out there.
Wow.
Please know, it was just because I wanted to read the article on Carol Baskins and Joe Exotic. I hate cats. I hate them. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But that's my alibi. That's how you know I didn't do it.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Excuse me,
Yes,
Detective.
Brian.
Carol has commented again. She says, I'm in quarantine. Of course I'm daydreaming about eggplants.
Carol. Man, these people are pervs. All right. Oh, jeez, my notes are all over the place. You guys got me tick-tocking all over. Okay.
Okay, I have to confess something too.
Oh, God, let it go.
Well, it was the last week of school before summer, and I threw a spitwad at my history teacher, and he gave me detention. And it was during train week. We were learning about trains in school, and I was so mad at him. I had to spend my last week in detention, and I was only doing the whole spitwad thing for a TikTok. It's not like it's real life.
It is real life. How do you not think that treating a human person is not real?
Because I'm 15.
Okay, I'll give you that.
But that's like the worst thing I've ever done. And so I didn't kill anyone.
Okay, we maybe believe you. All right, I do need to go back to Daphne for 1 second about this weird cat fetish that you have. Did you notice anything about the conductor when you met him?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I had never known him before, but after I shooed away the ticket man who was bothering me about eggplants and such, I did recognize him. The conductor, John Slink, was the ex-husband of the state's greatest breeder, Karen Slink.
Wow. Okay.
I also noticed one other thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was wearing a cat pin on his lapel. Absolutely disgusting.
But here you were looking at magazines of kitty cats and you don't like a pin? Okay, Brian, yes.
Oh, I don't know if this will help the case at all, but LeRae said, I used to work in a small rural hospital. It might surprise some people that several times there were patients in the ER with amazing things stuck in their orifices.
Amazing things.
I hope they weren't cats.
Well, maybe they were.
Maybe they were. Also, Haley says, and you aren't a perv, Sarah? Ooh. I don't know who this
Sarah?
I don't know who this Sarah is, but they must be a perv.
Yeah, I bet she's a perv, but ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. I want us all to take a good long look at each other. Say anything you want. Any other piece you have. Audience as well. I need you now more than ever. We're about to close this case up, I believe.
Well, now with the VIP section, Jason Statham was in there, but he was the only one that was in there. We don't get a lot of VIPs going to San Joaquin train, so
okay, yes.
he happened to be the only one. That's why when he went in the bathroom, I knew I could sneak in there and take a look and a sniff and a little sniffy at that sex toy.
A sniff and a touch too, and did you run away with it in your pocket?
No, I'm no thief, okay? I put it right back in there.
You put it back. Okay. Cassie, did you see him put it back? Did you have any evidence of him doing this?
I mean, I recorded everything actually because that's just how I live my daily life. So yeah, I saw him touch it and sniff it, which oddly is like weirder than touching it. And then yeah, he put it back. It's still freaking weird though.
Yeah, a little bit weird. I'm not sure I like this story at all. We got some weird sex toys, some kitty cat play, and little clout.
Are we sure that it wasn't Jason Statham's dog toy? I know that he loves a Yorkshire Terrier.
I have a question for you, Daphne. Now, if you were any dog breed, you could be any dog breed ever. Is it the Yorkie that you would be?
Actually, I would be a Shih Tzu.
Wow.
Which was my first original love.
Oh.
A Shih Tzu.
What happened to her? Him?
She was run over by a train.
What? Jeez, you guys have all these crazy train accounts in your life.
And I can never own a Shih Tzu again. Never.
But you can ride a train, can't you? Brian, do we have anything else coming in from the folks?
Oh, let me see. Let's see. Jennifer wants to know of Cassie, how did you record the whole thing when the TikToks are only 1 minute? Also, Haley says you can't trust a Shih Tzu.
How dare you, Haley? How dare you?
Haley also said Daphne did it. She's angry because of the train hitting her dog.
Wow. Who walks their dog on train tracks?
Didn't walk her. She ran off.
Oh, whoops.
Also, Jess says, Willie's face right now. Cry face, laugh face.
Willie doesn't know how to use a camera, I don't think.
I'm 75 years old. I bought this from my grandson.
All right, Willie, I do have a question for you, actually. So if you could choose any celebrity to be in the VIP lounge, who would you choose to be there?
Well, I've always been partial to Brits. That's why I was so excited that Jason Statham was in there. They have such an air about them, tea time and such, and crumpets and all that. So I guess I would have to choose Emma Thompson.
Oh, wow, Emma Thompson.
She's a handsome woman.
She's very pretty. She's young, but whatever. Yes, Brian.
Donna says, yes, it was old Red Lips.
Again, we all have red lips here. Even some of those pooches in the background of Daphne's screen got some red lips.
Nicole says, yup, definitely Red Lips. They are talking about Daphne for sure.
All right, well, they're voting. It seems like they're voting already, and that's fine by me. I have my own idea of how this whole thing went down.
Should we ask everybody to vote now on who they think committed this crime?
Yes, please tally them up.
Everybody vote.
Vote on who you think murdered John Flink, our lovely conductor. All right, Cassie, I have a question for you. What's your favorite game on the little game box thing that Daphne saw you playing?
Oh, it's not really a game, but it's just looking at myself with the like cartoon bird eyes and like little stars coming out of my eyelashes, because that's how I feel inside.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's good. You're looking at your selfies on your phone. All right. I got my mind made up. What are the people saying, Brian?
Oh, let's see. Carol says Daphne. And Jennifer says Daphne for sure. And Casey says Casey with a Y. And Donna says Donny.
Wow.
Jess says Wheelie. Jeff says Daphne likes red rum. And then Megan says Daphne. And Lorraine says Daphne did it. And Rebecca said Daphne. And Nicole said Daphne. Red Lips murder the conductor for running over her Shih Tzu. And Hallie said Daphne's my vote. My phone's gonna die, damn it. And Jennifer says Wheelie, he wants to be the conductor. And Becky said, yep, old Red Lips Daphne did it.
Oh, Red Lips. Wow. They think you did it, Daphne.
No.
Okay, well, 1 second. Gumshoes, were you listening? Were you listening to one specific clue that I picked up on? This little clout Cassie was using a cell phone all day long, doing TikToks in every single compartment of the train. I believe this is called the Choo Choo Challenge. I've seen it. My little young relatives play on it. The Choo Choo Challenge is one where all the kids on these TikToks go in every compartment of a train. It's very, very specific, including the conductor's quarters. Is this correct, Cassie?
Well, yeah, that's part of the Choo Choo Challenge.
And what I do know about this body, and if you were to look at the photo of the victim, he's holding his head, holding the side of his head, because there's a bruise, a little bruise on his temple, about the size of the corner of a cell phone. Now, Cassie, see, holding, does this look familiar, Cassie? This is how you left him, because you went in to the conductor's quarter of the Choo Choo Challenge, and he was talking to his ex-wife, and you don't like divorce, and you got video of it, and you threw your phone, hit him square in the temple, and he knocked dead.
He shouldn't be on the phone when he's working.
This is the hill you die on.
Look, the divorce is really fresh, okay? And like, I TikTok all freaking day and I still feel feelings about it. And he wouldn't let me. I'm supposed to be driving the train for part of the Choo Choo Challenge, and he wouldn't let me for like 5 seconds. He wouldn't let me. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I have such strong upper body muscles from all of the TikToking that's just from the waist up. And so I hit him and it killed him. Okay? I didn't know I was that strong. He should have just let me drive the train and get back together with his wife.
Okay. He wasn't gonna let old Willie drive the train. Why would he let you, little brat, drive the train? Gumshoes, we did it. Willie, what do you have to say? I'd like to hear from you.
Well, I am appalled. I am just appalled, okay? When you have a bad feeling, you shove it deep down inside yourself, and you don't never let it out. And if it starts to try to get out, you grab a Japanese eggplant, and you use it to grab it back inside yourself, okay? That's how we used to do it. Don't emote. There's no emotions. Ram those feelings down.
Cassie, we're gonna, instead of putting handcuffs on you, we're gonna jam a little eggplant up you and take you to jail. Juvenile detention for you.
Whoa, detective! I'm pretty sure that's illegal in every state in the United States.
Cassie's got, this is another affront. Cassie, how old are you actually?
Look at you, I'm 19.
Ah, she's going to jail and we're sticking it up her butt.
Wow.
It's legal.
Wow.
Only if she
Close.
consents, though. Do you consent, Cassy?
I do not consent. I consent to my garbage choker sponsorship.
Dang it. Okay, we'll do normal handcuffs then. Thank you, Gumshoes. You did it again.
By the way, we've had several comments since everything started going down. Tim Crump is very upset because he has not predicted the correct murderer in the last 3 times.
By design.
Casey says, I knew it. She was right. And then Nicole says, woo, I didn't see that coming. Casey, you hooligan.
Cassy, you
It's Cassy.
Tim Crump says, poor Jack dies every week.
Oh, well.
Jess says, I'm sorry, Willie. Did she offend you, Willie, at some point?
I wouldn't know.
Put your hearing aids back in, Willie.
Who? Gloria? Gloria?
Oh, no.
Why is talking to me?
Oh, no.
Anybody going to apologize to old Red Lips?
Yes, Becky said, sorry, old Red Lips. Young Red Lips had us fooled.
Old versus young-ish. She's 19, not that young.
Well,
Lucky you, because it got real weird.
It's cool because I knew all along you were 19.
it's cool because she knew. Oh, Casey says, oh, Willie, you might need some therapy because you were saying that you were so sad.
Oh, yes. I don't need the only therapy I need, you can buy for 99 cents at the produce section.
Say what? What was that?
I said the only therapy I need can be purchased at a farmer's market.
All right. Well, thank you, Willie. Yeah.
He's talking about eggplants.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Willie, you need to get yourself a dog. Immediately.
Oh, I wouldn't want to shove no dog up.
Yes, I'd be very scared of that. Don't
No,
watch
for
your Yorkies.
companionship. For companionship.
Willie,
There's some in Fresno. Look, you can get
Really?
them.
Wow.
you should try murdering someone. It helped me.
Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should.
There will be a new conductor on the tracks next week.
Well, thank you, Detective Robin. You've done it again with all the help from the people, from the comments. I will be heading over to Cassie's house to arrest her for you.
Thank you.
We do want to say thank you to everybody who stayed on and watched and participated. Your help is always welcome and needed for this show. We will be back next week for sure with another murder. I just want, it'll probably be this guy again, dressed just a tad differently.
Just you wait. Just you wait. I got Jason Statham on the line.
Huh?
What, do you?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to say thank you, Detective, and thank you to our 3 suspects for being here today.
Bye-bye.
It's so
Stay
quiet.
neuter your pets, but don't if they're AKC.
All right.
Follow me on TikTok from jail.
Did you want to say anything else, Willie?
No.
No.
All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.